God, guys, I literally just turned the radio on, and I'm like, yo, I hope there's a good song I could have an intro to, and there it is. There it is. Okay, guys, I got a great video. I got a great video and a great topic, and that is to make friends with everybody you interact with in life, especially making friends with people that that are working, right? Like if you're going somewhere and there's people working there, right? Going into a restaurant and there's waitresses, there's dishwasher, there's going into a gym, okay? Here's my example, all right? I just went into Planet Fitness, right? I'm about to get a membership. And basically, the people there were super cool or whatever, and it just made me realize, like, there's so many people out talk about Planet Fitness, like, don't get kicked. You can get kicked out of Planet Fitness if you drop weights and it's a shitty gym, and like, yeah, you can get kicked out or whatever. Like the staff can kick you out. First of all, it hardly ever happens. You have to like literally be asking for it. Like you have to literally be throwing weights on the ground and like screaming. But with that being said, guys, it made me really realize that you need to like me having a job too. You need to make friends with like the people that you're constantly like interacting with, like whether it's a gym, right? Whether you go to a gym, like you should be friends with the staff there. Like you should have some type of small conversation with them at some, like even just asking, how are you? Remember people's names, and before I get started like talking about this more, don't become friends with people just out of the benefit of like, them benefiting you, obviously. But like just genuinely become friends with people because people are cool. And you should just, the majority of, I know for a long time, I'm trying to post up at the bank right now so I can focus. I can't focus driving around. Okay, here we go. Posted at the bank. We're making deposits. I know like a lot of time with me, I used to always think like, I used to not even think about the people that were working behind the cash register or whatever, as like people that could be my friends, right? Or just people that like, I just feel like there's so many opportunities to like make friends with people and make connections with people, and we don't even see them sometimes. Like I didn't see them. There's a lot of times where like even just going to like anywhere, like a fast food place or whatever, like all those people are just people. Everybody was a stranger to somebody at one point, right? So going back to Planet Fitness, right? Going back to that topic, it made me realize, like, because I was a little bit afraid of getting a Planet Fitness membership, because I'm like, man, I heard that like if you drop weights, they can like, like I'm about to go in there and go beast mode, and no one's holding me back, right? And I'm like, man, I don't know if that's going to be the right gym or whatever. Well, just by going in there and talking to the staff, like the staff being super cool with me, like the only people that are going to get kicked out is if the ones that like are not cool with the staff at all, or just never say anything to the staff and are damn near like asking for it, or the staff's going to come up to you and say like, yo, can you calm down with the weights? You're throwing weights down. People are getting intimidated. And you just say, okay, for sure. Like, okay. And just don't be a piece of shit. But it just made me realize a lot that like you need to like make more connections and make more friends, because it's like, even if that were to happen now and I was throwing weights down and doing all that, like if I was cool with the staff's not gonna kick me out. If they even say anything to me, if anything, they're gonna say something like, yo man, can you chill, like, and we'll know each other on a first-hand basis by then, just be like, yeah man, I got you, whatever. It's, same thing with me being a bike mechanic. You have people coming in there, right? You have people coming in to Trek, and they treat you like a worker. They just treat you like that's who you, like you're a worker. Here's my bike, fix it, here's the money, right? You have those types of people, and then you have people that come in there that are genuinely just like, they're just interested, like, hey, how's it going? How's your day? What's your name? They remember your name and shit, and they treat you just like their friend or whatever. Now, obviously, there's a balance. You don't go way over, like, the people. There are some people that are a little too friendly, come in there and want to talk for 5 hours, but the point is that it is a life hack that even like right now I'm going into the bank. I remember last time there was like a woman that helped me out. I should know her name. You know, it's just better to like go in there. Hey, is Susie here or whatever? Okay, boom. You sit down. Hey, Susie, how's it going? Boom, and it just makes life easier. And then now I gotta like restart and all. It makes it so much easier, and you're gonna get treated so much better if you can remember people's names. Like that old saying of like, oh, I'm just not good with remembering names. That's bullshit, and we need to stop with those excuses. That's bullshit. I'm just not good with remembering. No, that means you just didn't really give a shit, and you didn't remember their name. And I know this because of myself. So yeah, it's just like a really good hack. Like, you know, I know damn well when people come into Trek and they treat me like a person instead of a worker, I'm gonna do a better job on their bike. You know, they come in maybe just for a flat, and I'm gonna look at their bike like it was my bike or it was like my friend's bike, you know, because that's what we are, right? We're family. So like, it just makes life so much easier, and things will just fall into place so much more, and people will do a better job on everything, or vice versa. You treat them like a fucking worker, you treat them like shit, and you're gonna get treated like shit back. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. I know many times people come in for a flat tire at Trek. I'm gonna do my job and I'm gonna fix the flat tire and it's gonna get fixed right. But if you're treating me like shit, I'm not doing anything extra. I'm not putting oil on your chain, fixing your brakes, I'm not doing shit if you're gonna treat me like that, you know? So don't treat people nice just in the attempt to like, you know, get something out of it, but treat people nice because that we are family on this planet, and that we all should, you know, deserve that. We all deserve that because we're all family. Another episode coming at you. Thank you for watching. More to come. Peace.